welcome to a fantastic new week. This is the concluding week of the 4-part Leadership Optics series that we started about 3 weeks ago. My name is Vida Echetabu. Thank you so much for joining in on this conversation today. Now, a quick flashback. We started with foresight, we moved to insight, we moved to oversight last week, and this week we are looking at hindsight. Yes, hindsight. You know, unfortunately, hindsight is given a lot of flack. It's considered to be the lowest version of optics, you know, because everybody says everything is clearer, 2020 vision, you know, in hindsight. But that's not actually quite true. There are people who, even after circumstances have happened, are still not aware. So, on the 8th of June this year, I led a team of about 6 of us, and we carried out a project, a spiritual project, but we carried out a project, and we handled it as professionally as we would a secular project or an employment project, as we would have done at any of our day jobs. But one thing we found out, and the project went excellently well, but one thing we found out and we insisted on was to have an AAR. An AAR is after action review. It was critical to us because we knew the power of hindsight. So that hindsight in that context helped us figure out the places where we were spot on and we shone and our strengths were really showcased, and the places where we knew that given another opportunity we would do better, we would plug certain holes, we would become more efficient, we would do more planning and the like. That is leadership. Leadership is not about, you know, meeting a goal and moving right along. It's not about, oh, been there, done that. No. Leadership is about planning, foresight. It's about having insight. It's about having oversight. And it's the ability to also say, in hindsight, how did we win? You know, even if we had scored brownie points on all the moving parts, it's critical for success in leadership to be able to look and see if there's a way you can institutionalize those things you did that you have noted in hindsight, in the review, in the rear view mirror, you know, how you can make those things become like key milestones going forward. That is a key aspect of leadership. So it's not just about saying that everything is clearer in hindsight. No. Hindsight means that you have a whole arsenal of information, data from that experience that you can mine value out of and even apply to other aspects of your life. Now, to buttress this wig I'm wearing, actually I thought about it today and I deliberately wore it because this wig I've had it from university. My sister, Pastor Inki Olaiwale, gifted it to me probably in my maybe year 2 or so. So that's like from, I'm even scared of saying it now. Let me not even say the year because it's quite embarrassing when I calculate. But this wig is decades old. Now, when she gave it to me, I just said, oh, nice, wore it, and I moved right along. It wouldn't be here today providing value. But my after action review with regards to the wig is after I used it, I took it, I cared for it, I preserved it. I mean, something I used in the early 2000s. Let's stop there. In the early 2000s, you know, is still alive and well in year 2022. That is like 20 years plus. That is the power of hindsight. after you have done a project and you go back with your team, first of all, you go back as a leader and take a look. And then you go back with your team and all of you brainstorm. And then you put together a document. It doesn't matter if it's a one-pager, Excel, Word, PowerPoint, whatever, but you have something that you can say, from this project, we shone bright here, we will do better here, we will, we will just find a way to bring together our foresight, bring together our insight, bring together our oversight, and bring together our hindsight. And that is about leadership optics, being able to also ask people who participated in the project as guests to say, what did you think? What do you think we should have done better? And all that. And so, how about you? When the chips are down in eternity, are you going to look back and say, oh, I wish I had done better by accepting Jesus? Or are you going to say, thank God I accepted Jesus. Hell is not where I want to be. Even demons don't want to go there. So I hope that as we bring this Leadership Optics series to a close, that you have found immense value, and you would be able to review your own leadership and figure out how you can plug these things into making sure that we become better leaders on our journeys. Thank you so much. God bless you. Have a fantastic week. Ciao.